Even with no results and no money in the bank, getting clients is easy as fuck as long as you understand this one thing. At this point now, I've run my agency for over 2 years. I've dropped down to $0 in revenue twice and have now gotten 12 plus high ticket active clients based out across the globe. We're about to become a team of 15 full-time people in-house, and look, if I could go back and just start again tomorrow, I can guarantee that I can sign my next high ticket international client in just 1 week, and these are the exact steps that I would take to sign my first high ticket international client. Alright, so if you want to learn, follow along on this video. As you can see, like right here, I have closed almost $200,000 in revenue in the last 12 months. And as you can see that in Jan 2026, we did $30,000 in revenue. Like that is a single month fucking revenue, you know? And you can see it here that in the last sort of 12 months from Feb 3rd, 2025 to this was taken on Feb 3rd, 2026, I have closed $184,000 in revenue. My clients have paid me $33,000, $18,000, $15,000, $13,000 across the time that they have worked with me. This is the system that literally works, and all you gotta do is just follow it step by step and you will be able to see the same results as well. This is not rocket science, guys. Alright, just understand the system. Actually, just do one fucking thing. As I'm explaining this video, pause it, take out a notepad, pen and paper, write down the action items that you're going to do, because most of you just watch video like this and all you do is basically just plan, right? Like all you think is like, I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that, but you never do the fucking thing. So what you're going to do right now is whatever I'm telling you in this video, you're just gonna follow step by step, and if you follow it step by step, I can guarantee that you will sign your first client in the next week or so for $0 fucking dollars, without any case study, without any experience. So without any further ado, let's dive in. So the first thing that I really want to talk about here is the offer. See, there are 3 laws of any premium offer, right? So we gotta follow all the 3 laws. All right, so the first law is the escape the commodity trap. The second law is how to break the vicious cycle of a broke agency cycle, and the third is that you need to stop copying broke competitors. So let's dive in with the first one. So how do you escape the commodity trap, and what is a commodity trap, right? Commodity trap is where a lot of you are stuck because a lot of you just position your service something which is a commodity. Like we do social media, we do Facebook ads, we build websites, we offer SEO services. Let me explain this to you with an example. So think about it like this. If you were enrolling into someone else's service, let's imagine that you watching this video right now, you are running a business which makes $30,000, $40,000 a month. You are hiring someone for lead gen or ads or something like that, right? Now think about it. Would you hire someone who says that, you know, we do social media, or would you hire someone who says that we'll help you drive organic leads, or we'll help you generate 10 to 15 qualified leads every single month through content? Now that is the difference. You need to escape the commodity trap, because you need to understand that as a business owner, no one gives a fuck about social media, no one gives a fuck about Facebook ads, no one gives a fuck about websites, SEO services. All business owners and entrepreneurs care about is their bottom line revenue. So that is what you have to care about as well. And here's exactly why this kills your business, because you race to the bottom because all you have is just the service, right? Everyone else is doing the same fucking thing. So how do you differentiate yourself? You attract price shoppers. All right, they're just looking for pricing, they're just exploring, you know, what is this program, what is your service, they're just trying to explore things. All right, 1,000 other agencies say the same fucking thing. You are forced to compete on price because you really do not have any differentiator, because you do not have an offer. All you have is a commodity, and everyone else has a commodity as well, and there is no perceived differentiation. If there is no fucking perceived differentiation, how do you believe, or how do you think that the other person is gonna take a decision of betting on you? There needs to be some sort of differentiation. I'll give you a small example. The reason why I own an iPhone and not a Samsung phone is because this fucking shit has a differentiation. My MacBook is a laptop, I have AirPods Pro, I have AirPods, I have an Apple Watch. It's the fucking ecosystem that is the differentiation. It's not that they have a very great screen or they have a very great camera. It's what matters to me. So what matters to your ICP is just one thing. It's their bottom line revenue. That is what it is. And whatever you can do to add into that, that is when you'll be able to close high ticket clients. All right. So that is what you have to escape the commodity trap. How do you break this vicious cycle, right? Like I understand all of you are charging $200, $300, $500 for a month or for a shitload of work, which you know that other agencies are charging $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, even $10 fucking $1,000. So how do you break this vicious cycle? Here's what the cycle looks like, and I will tell you how to break these. First, you don't charge enough. Everything starts from here. If you charge $300, so you cannot do enough work. Think about it. If I were to give you a budget of $2,000 to produce 2 videos, and then I give you a budget to produce 2 videos for $40. As a service provider, where do you think you would be able to provide better results? Of course, when I pay you $2,000 for 2 videos, it's just a hypothetical example, but you don't charge enough, you cannot do enough work because you don't have enough bandwidth, you cannot hire, you cannot sign up for the right tech, you cannot subscribe for the right tech, or you cannot buy the right fucking tech, whatever. You just cannot do enough work. Clients don't get results because you're not able to invest into better tools, team, resources, enough of your time, and the clients don't get results. So you do not have any good case studies, you cannot sign high value clients, and then you chase low ticket scraps, and then you're back to number one, which is you don't charge enough. Whereas premium agency cycle, or where the high ticket comes in, which I also run, is we charge more, we do more work because we have more bandwidth and we have more budget to allocate to more work, we get better results, we build stronger case studies, we sell to high ticket clients, and we repeat and scale. And that is exactly what this shit is. You need to understand that $100 video will always get better results than a $10 video because you'll spend more time or you'll hire better people. Like, it's simple math. But if you are just thinking about that, I will charge $100 but then I'll do the same amount of work that I did in $10 fucking dollars, I'm sorry to say, but you're not going to grow. Your agency is not fucking going to grow. You have to make sure you're putting your best foot forward just to provide better results for your clients so that you can get more case studies and sign high ticket clients. And by the way, if you want me to walk you through this one-on-one and hold you accountable, Agency Accelerator link is in the description, where I help you with this one-on-one and in a cohort. But without any further ado, let's just keep going. Now, let's talk about why you need to stop copying broke competitors. What a lot of people do, you charge $1,000, $1,500 or $500 based on what your competitors have priced your offer at. You just copy that. If I put the two same fucking things in front of you, I don't tell you jack shit about it. And all I tell you, one is $10, but the other is $200. What would you believe? It's the same fucking thing, but I am not telling you that. Price is the perception. Why is it that people pay thousands and thousands of rupees or hundreds of dollars for t-shirts of brands like Aloe, Under Armour, or Gucci, or Calvin Klein, Lacoste, all these fashion brands, sports brands, big brands? Because they believe that it's better quality. Now, if you go back to the factories that produces all of these clothing, you will understand that the cost of goods sold, or like the production or the manufacturing cost of a single t-shirt that costs hundreds of bucks and thousands of rupees, is just hundreds of rupees. It's nothing. I mean, I know that Calvin Klein produces t-shirts for $200-$300, which Calvin Klein sells for $3,000-$4,000, the entry range of the polo t-shirt that they have. I know because I know someone who produces it for Calvin Klein. So you need to understand that pricing is the perception, and being the most expensive is your strategic advantage. If you have a bad offer, which is, let's suppose, $1,000, your first of all close rate is less because people perceive that it's a cheap service. Your close rate is more with a higher value offer or higher priced offer. It's because the more value perception, the more value that you can show for that price, the more you will be able to close the clients. And then calls needed for one client for a bad offer is 10 calls, for a good offer is 33%, so 3.3 calls. Calls per year, let's suppose you take 50 calls, for good offer you also take 50 calls, so client sign is 5 and the client sign on the good offer is 15, and you can see the fucking revenue difference. And I'm not joking, I was literally doing this. I was doing the bad offer. Like, I'm not kidding, I was doing the bad offer. We had 6 clients. We were making 3.54 thousand Canadian, so somewhere around 2,500 USD every single month for 5-6 clients. I was charging on an average 500-700 Canadian, and that fucking broke us. Alright, so please understand this. Please do not run with a bad offer. Do not run with a low ticket offer. Go as high ticket as you can. I'm saying not even 2,500. Go 4,000, go 5,000, go 10,000. Stack deliverables on each of the other. Make sure that your offer is good, and then stack deliverables on each other. It's called deliverable stacking, and you will be able to sell it for $10,000 as well. Alright, you just have to show more perceived value. It doesn't matter how much it costs you to deliver it. All you have to do is show perceived value. Alright, what your offer must have, right? Like, that's the biggest question. You know what not to do here, but now I'm gonna guide you on what to do here and how to create your offer. So the first thing is the specific out. You have to make sure that your offer is not social media, not Facebook ads, not SEO. It's the specific results that your ICB will get. Now, it could be leads generated, it could be qualified leads, it could be reduce in CAC, CAC, it could be an increase in LTV, it could be an increase in signups, it could be an increase in email list, anything, any specific results that your ICP gets, that is a specific outcome that you need to include, and it needs to help your ICP. Do not include a random fucking outcome that your ICP doesn't care about. Alright. Second is that the proof your offer works or a risk reversal. Now, if you do not have any case studies, alright, you will offer a risk reversal, which is basically a guarantee. Alright. If no guarantee, then all risk is on them because you do not have any case studies. You haven't shown them that this shit works because you have done it for XYZ people. Then all risk is on them and they won't sign with you. So you have to make sure that if you do not have case studies, you are offering a risk reversal. Alright. If you have case study, then you do not necessarily need to use risk reversal. It depends on how big the case study and how relevant the case study is. Now, if it is super relevant and if it's super big, like you have helped someone make $500,000, then go ahead, use that. You do not need any risk reversal. Third thing, you need clear timeline. Alright. You need to set the clear timeline on when they would get results. In 90 days, 120 days, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 1 month, 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't care. Show a clear timeline. Fourth, add more done for you elements. The more work you do, the higher the value it is. Handle everything for the client. Literally, Alex Hormozi also says this in his book called 100 Million Offers. And what he says is that if you want to create a grand slam offer that people will pay thousands of dollars for, you have to make sure that you do most of the work. You handle everything for the client. The more work you do, the higher the value. And that is it. Fifth is the urgency. Like limited spots, deadlines, bonuses. Make sure that it's always real. Please do not fake scarcity ever. Here's a small difference. Alright. What most people say is that I do AI content creation, I make videos, I help with social media. What you should say is 1 million views or X leads generated in 30 days or you don't pay. Something like that. It has a risk reversal or you don't pay. Okay. It has 1 million views or X leads generated. Okay. The specific outcome. It has a timeline. Got it? And because of this, as you can see, the result is that I've gone from $0 to $150,000 cash collected, which is roughly about INR 97.5 lakhs in just 8 months. And this is old data. These are the new screenshots. $200,000. $200,000 is a shit ton of money. And the only reason why I was able to achieve that kind of success, I won't even call it success, but the only reason why I was able to scale my business till there was because I followed this path. I followed this offer path. I did not offer this. Now we have covered the entire offer creation. We have covered everything that comes inside an offer creation. And the next thing for you to get your first high ticket client in the next 7 days is outreach. Alright. So let's dive into outreach now. Only outreach channel you need to start right now is Dream 100 client acquisition channel. You can do cold emails, which needs roughly about $300 to $500 a month. You can do paid ads that roughly needs again $1,000 a month. You can do content which takes roughly about 3 to 6 months or even 12 months. You can do networking events where you will have to travel a lot. The result is that you will be broke before you get your first client. You will be spending so much money on any of this shit to get your first client. That is why the free method of signing clients is the Dream 100 client acquisition. Now, this is not my own. Alright, this is made by someone called Ayman Arab, and then I had taken inspiration from there. Cost for Dream 100 client acquisition is $0 because all you have to do is spend your time on it and that is it. Alright. Equipment, you just need your laptop, nothing else. Skills, you need your research, you need your service skill, and that is it. Result, you can sign your first client in the first few weeks. Dream 100 outreach is not about volume. It's about landing one dream client who pays you $2,000 to $5,000 a month. That changes literally everything for you. See, this is what happens. First, what you do is you handpick 100 prospects that you really would want to work with. You create a Google Sheet and you add 100 prospects in it. You handpick these. You are manually finding these 100 prospects. You are not using any automation to do that. You're manually going to find these 100 prospects that you're going to be super excited to work with, and you're going to qualify them before. So for an example, if your offer requires someone to be at $30,000 a month because they will not be able to afford your services if they're below that, then you make sure that you have that filter. You have that filter before even you put that one prospect in that Google Sheet, because you need to make sure that these are qualified because you're going to do upfront free work for them. Alright. See, this is exactly how this funnel works. You handpick 100 prospects, you get roughly about 20 to 30 responses, about 20 to 30% response rate. You book at least 5 to 10 sales calls. They're already impressed because the free work was super amazing that you sent. Now, if your free work is shit, I cannot help it, but this outreach strategy won't work. If your free work sucks, it really doesn't matter, man. Like, it really fucking doesn't matter. You have to to make sure that your free work is super awesome and they're already impressed with it. Alright, and the result is that you will sign one client for every Dream 100 deliverables. Here are 3 basic things that you would qualify them through. It should be exciting. Someone should be exciting to work with. For an example, for me, a Dream 100 outreach prospect for me would be Alex Amosi, because these are the people who actually inspire you, and you would just honestly do great work because you care about them. Do make sure that the prospects in the list are exciting to you. Now look, you can absolutely do this on your own, but if you want help and if you want me reviewing your outreach, fixing your mistakes before they cost you high ticket clients, links in the description below. Book a call with me and we'll talk there, and let's just keep going. Let's move on to the next one, which is affordability. Alright, now your offer might be priced differently, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 or whatever, okay? But you need to check the affordability. Now, how do you check the affordability? Audience size, engagement on posts, selling products and services already. You can check the team size on LinkedIn. LinkedIn team size is the best budget indicator most of the times, because you can understand and gauge how big the company is. But sometimes people don't have a lot of employees. So for an example, I have 12 or 13 employees right now in my team. And if you go to Social Brew Toronto's LinkedIn, there are barely like 4 or 5 people on there, because a lot of people have just not posted or like added that job in their LinkedIn because they're not active on LinkedIn. Because the industry where we are in, it's internet marketing, it's internet money, right? Like most of the people are active on social. Check the affordability. The third thing is need. Do they even need your services, or do they even need your offer? They're posting content but bad quality, video editing opportunity. Content at all, content creation opportunity. Inconsistent posting, social media management opportunity. Don't pitch ads to someone making $5,000 a month because they're not ready. You need to make sure that what you are selling is need to them, is something that they can afford, and that you are excited to work with. Don't waste 5 fucking hours creating free work for someone who cannot pay you. Now, where can you find these Dream 100 prospects? Your own following and engagement, something on LinkedIn, Twitter, your own following and engagement. Go through all the socials that you have. Competitor clients and testimonials. Alright, trending accounts in your niche, industry podcasts and events. For an example, if you want to find some good people inside the agency, you can go to some agency accelerators. You can go there, you can see their testimonials, and you can see and sign clients from there. Okay, lead scraping platforms, poor content but great business, newly funded startups like B2B SaaS only. You can actually find these just by doing good amount of research, and you will have to do manual research. You cannot just prompt ChatGPT. The problem with AI and ChatGPT is every fucker out here is just too fucking lazy now. That's the problem with AI. All they want to do is just type a prompt in ChatGPT and they want everything. But they don't understand that AI cannot do every fucking thing. It can scrape web. It cannot scrape YouTube human sentiment. If you build out a custom automation, then it might. But the point is that get up your lazy fucking ass. Like literally, every fucker out here is just lazy. It's just that they want everything handed to them on silver platter. They do not want to research. Go do manual research. Like spend 2 hours on the fucking laptop at finding 100 clients. Maybe you find 20, maybe you find 50, maybe you find 150. Who knows? Spend 3 hours doing that. This is the highest leverage thing you can do. Now, what to create for free work? Let's talk about that. You know, by now we know what is Dream 100, who to send, where to find these people. Right? These are not offer, these are agencies. Don't come at me for saying that, you know, oh, you are positioning it as commodity. I'm explaining it to you. That is why I've written it like that. First, video editing and content. Edit one of their existing videos properly. Write free scripts. Chop their long form video into 3 short form. For cold email agency, you can send them a custom lead list like 50 to 100 leads. Complete email sequence. Deliverability audit. A/B test campaign setup. For AI automation agency, you can send a working automation prototype. You can send an automation audit plus roadmap. You can send a custom AI tool or bot. You can send a process documentation. For the paid ads agency, you can send 3 ad creatives plus copy. You can do a competitor ad analysis. You can do landing page audit plus rewrite. You can do a complete campaign strategy doc, or you can just do a video ad script plus like storyboard of how that video is going to be recorded. So these are some of the free work samples that you can do. See, all of these free work samples, they have one thing in common. It's valuable to the other person. Alright, so you have to make sure that whatever your free work deliverable is valuable to the other person and they can use it. Alright, they need to be able to use it. You cannot just send free hacks. Don't send free hacks. I send free hacks. I still did not sign the first article client. Sorry, brother. You cannot just send free hacks to get that. You have to do the work here. And that is why you need to qualify first. Outreach and follow up. You know what Dream 100 is. You know where to find these people, how to find these people, qualify these people, what to send these people. But how do you send these people that free work deliverable, which is outreach and follow up? Do not fuck it up here, because you have worked so hard to build that Dream 100 deliverable. So please do not fuck it up here. Make sure that what you're doing here, make sure that when you're sending that Dream 100 deliverable, you do not mess it up. Alright, so first you have to send it everywhere. Alright, socials, email, iMessage, gift card, like literally send it in the post mail, send it everywhere, like send it wherever the fuck you can think of. Be creative. In the world of just online, you would be surprised how people react to offline shit. Be creative. You can send it in a gift card, you can send it as iMessage, Snap, socials, emails, I don't care, just send it anywhere. Alright, then follow up till you fucking die. Alright, literally value based follow ups, proof, gentle bumps, and memes. Memes work like crazy, but do not overdo it. It will kill your authority just once or twice in a fucking entire sequence. Alright, the rule of all of these follow-ups is wait 2 to 3 days between follow-ups and add value every time. Don't just say that I'm bumping it up, just bumping it up, and never sound desperate or pushy. After follow-up 10, just move on. These are some of the rules. Follow-up till you die is just a saying, but most of you don't even send 10 follow-ups. Most of you just send 2 or 3 follow-ups. And here's exactly how you need to track it, because you need to make sure that you're tracking your efforts, because if you're not tracking your efforts, you don't know what is right, what is wrong, what is working, what is not working. Alright, so name, link, qualified, yes or no, outreach sent, touch 1, touch 2, touch 3, touch 10, status, nodes. Alright, this is how exactly you are going to track it. So now you have the entire fucking system with you. Literally, this is the entire fucking system. Create an offer and do the Dream 100 client acquisition, and you will be able to sign your first high ticket client in just a matter of. If you want to be coached by me one-on-one, I'll personally help you scale your agency and sign your next 5 high-ticket international clients in the next 4 months using this exact system. You'll get bi-weekly one-on-one strategy calls with me, a complete outreach and lead gen strategy, complete cold email setup plus script, sales training and calls review, systems, SOPs and fulfillment, and a 120-day guarantee. Or I coach you for free till the time you do not get your 5 high-ticket international clients. Click the first link in the description below and book a call with me to get started. Here is the Agency Accelerator program details. You get bi-weekly one-on-one calls with me. You get strategy sessions and live troubleshooting in there. We map out a custom action plan for you covering the next 4 months of you signing the 5 high-ticket clients in the next 120 days. Agency Accelerator comes with a solid fucking guarantee. If you do not sign 5 high-ticket clients, I will work for you till the time you do not. Alright, second is the weekly group calls, mindset, sales, outreach, AI, content, offer and growth. Everything is included in there. Q&A sessions, daily Slack access to me, and a complete 6-figure agency blueprint and templates, the same SOPs, the same systems, the same templates that I use to scale my agency and manage 10 plus active clients with a team of 11 to 12 people. And the guarantee is that you sign 5 high ticket international clients in 120 days, or I coach you for free until you do. This is for people who are actually ready to commit and actually ready to put in the effort so that they can scale their agency to a 6-figure agency. So if that sounds like you, the link is in the description below. Book a call with me and I'll talk to you there. For now, I really believe that this video must have helped you. Please subscribe my channel so that you can keep on getting such information, and like this video if you liked it and if it helped you. Alright, peace.